speaking of the king and his fetishes, we have the King of All Blacks panty sniffing tips. I never played these. We've had these for a while. You know, he's into his thing.
What?
Finding dirty panties and smelling them.
What was he talking about the other day? He said he would love to have their panties and they'd have to wear them for 3 days.
You know, I don't know what he's into a whole scene. Yeah, I forget the name. It's some singer, some rapper. He's way into her. Yeah, her name is Sin Santana, rapper / actress. But anyway, King of All Blacks did like a Ronnie sex tip thing. We asked him to do a panty, just to see what the hell's on his mind. These are if you're into panty sniffing, which thank God I'm not. I'm not into any of that weird stuff.
Yeah,
I just like to bang.
What happened to these people? What made it go so wrong?
Here's King of All Blacks, Robin. Here's a couple of them. This is him talking about he wants to rent one of his apartments to Ivanka Trump so he could smell her panties.
Yes, I would definitely rent to Ivanka Trump because, like, when I go there every 6 months, something to look forward to. I could ask her to use the bathroom, and I could go in the hamper and get her underwear or socks out of there, and and smell them and put them back.
Yeah, so he wants to rent one of his apartments to Ivanka Trump and then sneak in and ask her to use the bathroom and then get in the hamper. That's the other thing. It's kind of very creepy kind of fetish. You got to get into the bathroom, get into the hamper, and smell the chick's panties.
Yeah, he told us, I think he got caught once at a friend's house.
Yeah.
When he went and saw, the hamper in the bedroom, and he went and got the guy's wife's panties and sniffed them.
By the way, it's very creepily well thought out, like as a whole thing. First you got to say you need the bathroom, then you'll see. The fetish is, practically endorsing breaking and entering. It's very weird. Anyway, so here's the panty sniffing tips, which gives you a good insight into what he's up to. His first tip gives instructions on how to get the freshest pair of dirty panties. Here you go.
Yo, what's up? This is King of All Blacks with a panty sniffing tip. When you find yourself in front of the hamper, your priority should always be getting the panties that are at the top of the pile. This way you're getting something that is fresh and recently worn, like fresh fruit. If you aren't fortunate enough to find something at the very top of the hamper, never fear. Dig a little towards the bottom. Don't lose focus. I'm King of All Blacks, and that was a panty sniffing tip.
King of All Creeps.
Don't lose focus.
Yeah. Well, wait,
you really
more
have to
tips.
Concentrate when you're looking for panties.
You got to admit, the man does give back to the disgusting community. That's his people. King says he gets so happy when he sees a pair of worn panties in the hamper, but it's like icing on the cake when he can see the vaginal secretions on the inside.
Right.
Yeah. If you can't manage to get a fresh pair of dirty panties, King has an alternative. This tip is called reconstitution. Listen carefully, Robin.
Yo, what's up? This is King of All Blacks with a panty sniffing tip. You're not always going to find a freshly worn pair of panties sitting at the top of the pile ready for you to sniff. You're going to have to dig deep, more towards the bottom of the hamper. They're probably a few days old, dried up, and the scent has most likely expired. Take your tongue. Do not lick. Dab, 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 right? This process is called reconstitution. The essence of the panties will reactivate immediately. I'm King of All Blacks, and that was a panty sniffing tip.
Let me try that, Robin. Where are your panties right now? I need them.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Dab, don't lick.
Yeah. Don't lick, because if you lick, something bad will happen. Look at Fred writing down notes on this. I didn't think he was into that. All right, here's one final King tip. King has a technique to preserve the smell of panties. And as disgusting as this is, I have to admit, it's very well thought out.
Wait a minute. When he's preserving the panties, then he's stealing the panties?
Well, why don't you listen to this and then we'll try and address your questions.
All right.
Yo, what's up? This is the King of All Blacks with a panty sniffing tip. A lot of times when you strike gold and find a nice pair of dirty panties, you're going to be tempted to take them home. Don't do this. You will most likely get caught. Luckily, there's a way to preserve the smell without having to take the panties home with you. If they're a fresh pair of panties, rub them on top of your lip. This way, you will have that sweet smell under your nose all day. It's like an ammonia smell. I'm king of all blacks, and that was a panty sniffing tip.
Man, he's not bullshitting either. He's not bullshitting either. I think
But
he's
if
really.
he's doing that, won't somebody else smell what he's
I don't know.
captured?
I don't think anybody gets that close to him. You know,
Is that right?
what I do is I tape the panties to my forehead and then I let them dangle into my nose, and I have to all day.